8 yards of mulch at 150 for black. 11 mask down, finished. We have our first design concept for our mask. As somebody who's starting the company, you literally have to wear every leads to like things that just can't get out that you want out. The final result.
I thought I had it all together, but I was.
Good morning. It is currently 7:25, so not super early, but it's still early. I woke up about 7 minutes late. Anyways, on today's itinerary, we're looking at finishing up the door hangers for our mulching advertising, and then at noon we have a meeting, and then we're gonna get back and work a little bit on the automation. So not a super packed day, but a day nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get to work on the door hangers. All right, I just got the sample here. Instant quote on the back, mulch, boom. Got a little bit of branding there at the bottom. So we'll see how it performs. I think it will go well. And then I did get the $100 gift card, so I'm excited to see how that performs. Anyways, I am here at the place we have aimed to eat. I'm about 10 minutes early, so I'm waiting for him to arrive. So in the meantime, I'm going to listen to my audiobook. I am currently listening to Who, Not How. Pretty much about finding the correct people for what you're trying to do. So anyways, let's go ahead, listen to that, and then I will see if I can record anything in the conversation. So see you then. All right, I just got, it's really bright, the sun is right there. I just got first YouTube video up, and then additionally we have our first design concept for our mascot, and then we also have a new logo in progress. So I'm excited for our rebrand. It's been in the works. I haven't pretty much told anybody about it besides the people that are inside the business. So I'm excited to see how it performs and how much we drop on actually creating brand awareness, because I think it's going to be nice and it's going to work perfectly, because nobody in our area has a nice brand. You know, nobody's really concise. Nobody drops marketing. Nobody really does branding. So I'm going to come along and destroy our market with some branding, and hopefully it allows us to scale even faster than I already plan on doing. I also forgot to let you know that Jamie has been doing SMS marketing. Well, she's been responding to it all, let's just put it that way, and it has been killing it. We have a ton of in-person estimates next week, which I'll be recording and sharing with you. Additionally, we have just been crushing it. We have signed on a ton of mowing clients along with those estimates, and booked in a ton of gutter cleaning jobs as well. So we are just crushing it right now on the SMS marketing, and then we're going to go guerrilla and go ahead and dominate specific neighborhoods and just focus on creating route density on the routes that we already have. So yes, I'm excited for the whole marketing, and hopefully we can keep all those customers inside of our funnel without breaking too many systems. I've tried my best over the past months to make sure that we have a full system to be able to handle the full spring rush. So we will see. I'm excited to see how it goes. As we transition into the next day, I just wanted to briefly put some B-roll on and just let you guys know if there's anything about these videos that you want to change, that you think would look better or feel better through the process of watching it. Please comment them below. I'm trying to make the best videos possible and make them as enjoyable as possible, so everybody can learn from my mistakes and what I'm learning to expedite their process and the journey of creating their business. All right, we have the mower loaded and ready to go to the dealership to get this bad boy dropped off and prepped for the season. So yeah, I'm not even going to go into us loading that. We didn't have a key. My neighbor literally with brute force lift up the front end of it, and we got it up there. But yes, it is on the trailer and it is ready to go to the dealership. All right, mower is dropped off. Had a really good conversation with the actual dealer guy that I deal with, Nick, at Worcester Power Equipment. Amazing guy. So had a long conversation. I think we both got a lot of benefit from it. We exchanged a ton of value. And on the flip side, we did end up getting our branding done. So I made some yard signs here. Have to point it to the side. Awesome. We don't cut corners, we cut grass. So that is pretty much our slogan. And I just ordered all of our print material to start getting brand awareness locally. I ended up spending just a tad hair over $500 on materials, which isn't too awful. I got a shit ton of yard signs, not the large ones, but the smaller ones, because they were more cost effective in just creating brand awareness. And then I also ordered our first batch of door hangers to test our first variation to see how well those perform. So we will see. I'm excited. I'm very excited. So it's currently nighttime. I typically am hardly ever on devices during this period, but there's like a thing that people do not tell you about business. It is very stressful. Like, there are so many moving parts that it's hard to actually understand what is going on at a given time. Like, as somebody who's starting the company, you literally have to wear every single hat and think about every single hat. And it's like, it's very hard to conceptualize inside of your brain, and it leads to like things that just can't get out that you want out. Like, it's a very hard phenomenon to explain. The best way that I can explain it is that you feel like you have a thought and the thought needs to get out, but you can't get it out. It's a very weird feeling. And if you are trying to start your own business, be it in the lawn and land or like literally any business whatsoever, and you're trying to start it yourself, wearing all the hats, you're gonna go through sessions of absolute stress and agony and trying to figure out what the hell you're doing and how the hell you're gonna do it, because there is so much learning involved that it is insane. Like, I'm trying to build a business that is completely different than anything that this industry has seen, and that requires me to think extremely different and develop things in ways that people aren't doing, and develop it in my own ways, because it is my vision at the end of the day. And it is just very hard to conceptualize it sometimes. I know I have the vision, but it's like there are parts of that vision that have not gotten out yet. It's a lot. So if you're starting a business, make sure that you understand that if you have a weak mind and if your stress tolerance is super low, you might as well just go and work a high paying job, because the stress levels is so much more lower, and your vision can fit inside of somebody else's vision that has a higher stress tolerance. People that have a higher stress tolerance can conceptualize larger visions overall. Anyways, that's kind of just how Alrighty, so I have the truck here. I have Mason back there with some help today to make this process a little bit faster. So pretty much what we're doing here is we have a slight, like 45-degree angle coming down, and then we're doing black to match up these, and then black all the way across, and then we're coming down and going down. Same thing on the other side, just pretty much doing a slant and then straight across, and then we're gonna have our decals here. And then additionally, we are going to be doing a black over here with our name, services, and stuff like that. So yes, the truck is looking good. I'm not going to paint it today. I'm just gonna prep it, get it sanded, get it masked off, and then tomorrow on Monday I'm going to actually lay the black down, and then that's pretty much it. This truck is pretty much ready to go. So looking good, looking fantastic. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy sanded down. Masked down, finished. We got this specific section, and then we have the rest done up. Same thing on the other side as well, as we have this. We're gonna sand this, and we're gonna slap our logo right there, probably a phone number right here, services right here. So looking good, looking great. I'm satisfied. All right, so we have a large estimate to do this. So she's wanting mulch, remulched. She has a good amount of mulch already. Clean up yard maintenance, remove fallen limbs in backyard and rock area, clean up leaves that blown into the yard, ensure that yard is clean and free of debris, especially in backyard. The leaves, especially mulching and edging front of the house, mulch all beds along the front, install edging in front of the mulched beds. Tree by street, redo mulching around the base, add clean defined edges around the tree. Shrub bed along the north side of the house, mulch both sides including the neighbor side, install clean edging along the entire bed, sidewalks leading up to the front door, edge the crisp but defined look, lawn improvement. Okay, so that's so she wants a new edge, mulching the whole way across here. Okay, so this is going to be roughly yard 2, 3.5 yards of mulch, and then she's wanting mulch over here as well. Okay, so that's probably going to be about a yard, so 4.5 yards of mulch. And then she wants edging the whole way down this driveway here. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of edging, a ton of edging. So we'll measure this on Google Maps to get the number for that. And then we have cleanup. So the front yard doesn't look too bad. We'll probably just run the bagger across. No edging here. And then probably run the bagger across this here. She wants all these limbs cleaned up, so probably take us about, I'd say, an hour to bag, 30 minutes to pick up the limbs. So charge her about $225 for the cleanup. Well, looks like we have some leaves in here too. So we'll add another 30 minutes. So we'll charge her probably 300 for the cleanup. All right, so I actually checked back over the notes. Gonna need a new system for the notes. We are re-edging and mulching this entire section over here as well. This is gonna be a good sized job with all right, so she wants this entire bed mulched. Looks like we have floating beds. Okay, yeah, we have floating beds. Okay, maybe. Yeah, we have floating beds. So 1, 2. Well, this one looks like it goes all the way. So we got one that spans the whole way here. And then rocks at this point. So I mean, it's probably gonna add another 1. Probably 2 yards right there. And then we can get 1.5 yards here. So We had 4.5 plus 2, 3.5. 8 yards of mulch at $150 for black, $1,100 for the mulching, and then we had 300 for. There's going to be a lot of edging as well. I mean, we'll run the numbers when we're back at the shop, but as of right now, she has a $1,400 mulching and cleanup job, so not a bad ticket. Alright, here's the final result. All the way back, cad corner down, and then additionally we have the black here on the actual hood. We have some imperfections from what it was before, but the decals will cover it up, so it'll look good. Thank you for watching this installment of Building My Business to $1 Million. It means the world to me, and if you do have any feedback on these episodes, please comment them. But I have so much in plan for this journey, so please subscribe and join me as I build this to $1 million. If you want to see the last episode of laying the green on the truck, click the video card on your screen. But with that, I will see you in next week's episode.